Hello, members of the House Committee on Corrections and Juvenile Justice. My name is Meredith Butler, and I'm here today in opposition of House Bill 2325. For more than 20 years, I worked in a Kansas Community Corrections Agency, and I've witnessed firsthand the implications and impacts of even a brief detention stay for a youth, especially if they're not a threat to public safety. Incarcerating youth disrupts their opportunities to make a change and costs taxpayers significantly. And House Bill 2325 proposes to make it easier for courts to use detention as a punishment for youthful misconduct. Research has shown that when housed with high-risk peers, youth assessed as low or moderate risk increase their likelihood of continued offending. Research has also shown that many of the Kansas youth involved in the court system are struggling with behavioral health needs while receiving no effective intervention services. Detention centers are designed to house youth who present a high risk to the safety of a community or pose a risk of not appearing for court as they await disposition. They are not meant to house youth who are simply challenging to interact with or who have become disruptive in the day-to-day lives of those in authoritative roles, such as law enforcement, school officials, and even the court. Detention centers do not offer the necessary services to address many of the behaviors that youth present due to mental health incidents and inadequate, underfunded, or absent community resources. Additionally, detention centers isolate the youth from their families and support systems, set them up for continued educational challenges, and disrupt recovery and growth opportunities. Since the original passage of Senate Bill 367, Kansas has worked diligently to structure responses to juveniles committing offenses in a strategic and meaningful way based on research and evidence-based practices. This bill proposes to negate the work that professionals and system stakeholders have done since 2016 to reduce the number of youth impacted by stays in detention. By allowing courts and supervision officers to seek sanction house placements for technical violations, we're going against all the advancements Senate Bill 367 has made, based on research, to improve services for our youth. I urge you not to support House Bill 2325. Instead of detaining youth to get their attention, supervision officers in the court must focus on developing effective case plans and targeting any needs that have been identified by validated screening tools and assessments. The state must focus on dedicating the already available, yet underutilized funding to appropriate community resources that have the expertise in addressing youth behavioral health if we want to see a change. Thank you for your time and consideration. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have.